Now before we get started today, peeps, I have to remind you, you only have 18 more days to get your holiday merch. The t-shirt design winners, the sweatshirts, the backpacks, everything will only be available for 19 more days, so go grab it while you can. Every year, it just gets more and more out of control. But what is going on, peeps, and welcome to the first video of December. I have some really good holiday videos planned for this month. As you can see behind me, Christmas has thrown up in the studios. And what better way to kick off the joyous occasions than with the tuna onion olive jello ring? So you may be wondering how this came to be. Well, I jokingly put a picture of this on my Instagram story the other day, and the amount of replies in my DMs I got to do it were absurd. Of course, I had an equal amount of people that were repulsed and said absolutely not, but it's gonna make for a good video, at least I hope. Now, I found this recipe from BuzzFeed's article of horrific holiday recipes from past generations, and I'm gonna try that one as well as this weird banana mayonnaise candle jello things. If there's any vomit involved in this episode, I apologize ahead of time, but let's get right into it. So guys, we're gonna start first with this nasty looking banana candle whatever. And I started with my jello. I'm assuming any red gelatin will work for this. I'm using strawberry. I'm also using like a quick set method so it sets quicker in the fridge. I did give it about an hour and a half though. I also tried to find some star mold cookie cutters. I could not. The closest thing I could find were these Easter ones, and I'm gonna use this. So once the jello seemed set, I tried to cut out a piece. And yeah, this was either not made correctly or not even close to being set. Honestly, with any other recipe, I'd gladly redo this. It's just a box of jello. But for our sake today, I don't think it's really gonna matter. After all, it's only me eating it, and I probably won't be able to put down more than a spoonful, so. Of course, we need the banana candle portion. I feel like they did not account for the curvature naturally occurring in bananas, but here we are. In the recipe, they use a little almond at the top as the candle wick. I cannot have almonds, so I'm gonna use a little pretzel. And up until this point, this seems decent. This seems edible. Not the prettiest thing, but still, you can eat it. Until... yes, this recipe calls for, and I quote, a little bit spread around the banana to look like candle wax. I'm not so sure what type of candles these people have seen in their life, or what type of food they used to eat. Either way, we have to make our second recipe of the day. I very hesitantly grabbed some white vinegar and olives, some kosher salt and lime jello, a can of tuna, some water, an onion, and a stick of celery, probably the oddest ingredients I've ever gathered. I took some time at first to chop up our vegetables and olives. According to the picture here, you want your olives cut pretty big, your celery stalk cut pretty large. Guys, I can't even look at this picture in the article without gagging a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna put this in my mouth. I promise you I will try my hardest though. I made up this box of gelatin. I had to measure out 3 ounces of the lime jello because the box had 6 ounces in it. I mixed in some salt and water. I wonder what salty lime jello tastes like. You then want to add your cold water, your vinegar, and your onion. I love how I'm reading off these ingredients as if any single person out there is gonna make this. Apparently you're supposed to leave it in the fridge until it thickens a little bit and then add in the rest of your ingredients. All topped off with that can of tuna. I am gagging my life away as I stir this. Also, side note that I'm not including here, the recipe calls for you to top your pieces with more tuna and mayonnaise. What is this odd obsession with Jello and mayonnaise? Now, I didn't have a tiny round bundt pan to form this in, so I used an old like Tupperware container, and it did pop right out, unfortunately for us. This looks absolutely repulsive, and I really don't want to try this. What have I done? The smell alone of this tuna mixed with the... oh my god. I think this one's more likely to make me vomit, so we'll try this first. Now, for those of you who were not around at the very beginning, before BuzzFeed tests, I used to do like challenges, one of which was the smoothie challenge, where you throw a bunch of nasty ingredients together and try to drink it. So hopefully that has prepped me for this day of banana mayonnaise. And just so you could see that I'm not cheaping out, I'm actually getting part of the mayonnaise. Ooh, look at the mayo on the Jell-O. I'm disgusted. Someone help me, please. This is what my career has come to. I just gotta stop thinking about it. It's delicious Jell-O pie. I just washed my mouth out like 3 times and I still taste it. Oh man, bananas are ruined for me now. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, here we have this nasty crime against humanity. I blame all of you on Instagram who actually convinced me to do this. Oh my god. You can't sit there with a straight face and tell me people actually used to eat this. This has to be like a mean prank that these websites pull on us and said, yeah, people from back in the day really did eat that. You should try it. Hey, we got something to jiggle on this show. Unlike the jiggly Japanese cheesecake. I just gotta man up and do it. Whenever I get stuck like this, I just think to Rob, and he would have at least tried to eat this by now. That one was worse. The onions. The onions are ruining me. You know what? I am not gonna be the only one to suffer in this right now. Hold on. It's something so delicious that you're gonna love it.
Oh, that's...
Give it a try. Look how good that looks. Fresh Jell-O, olives in there. There you are. You're actually doing it? Oh, I mean, yeah, do it. It's good. I mean, you know it's gonna be bad. It's friggin' Jell-O and tuna and olives and onion.
Onions?
Yeah. That's what got me.
Come on, this isn't real.
The onions did me dirty. I'm still tasting them right now.
You are not. I'm not doing it.
Come on!
I don't want to taste onions.
Just taste a tiny bit. It's not, well.
It smells like dead fish.
It's tuna.
Mixed
It
with
is dead
lime.
fish. Can you imagine people actually used to eat this? What sickos decided this should be a recipe that people eat?
It smells horrifying.
Yeah, throw it out. Get it out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever this was. If you did, leave me a big like. Hopefully I didn't make you want to vomit at home as well. Again, you got 19 more days to buy my merch. Go buy a damn shirt for what I just did. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you don't already. Other than that, have an awesome weekend, and I will see you right back here next time. Peace! That was disgusting.